Hello, welcome. I'm Mr.sucksatgames for you. Glad you're here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Find me on Twitter, PayPal, Twitch, and YouTube. Hello guys, welcome back. I am trying something out different this time. I'm going to be pre-recording my video and then do an audio overlay. So, sorry about that. I am doing a little bit of extra work over here. I am adding some premature roads. I'm trying to do a nice square area right here to get this looking beautiful. Looking at nice square blocks, and then I'm gonna north of the screen right there. I was gonna have them go straight right there where that cursor was just at, and then these ones I'm gonna have go the other way. So it's gonna be a nice meeting ground for both of those. And as you can see, right before we started building this, on the other side of the little lake type thing, I'm gonna build a bridge eventually over that little thing, little pond, creek, mellow, whatever you want to call that one. So right now I'm just pre-zoning or pre-building my I'm gonna place buildings there. I think they're gonna be apartment buildings or something towards downtown district, and I'm gonna eventually fill all that in with the industrial still. Right here I think I'm gonna be adding a nice little triangle park type setup in the area maybe. I'm unsure about it right now, but maybe have roads in there. Still undecided what I should do. Placement of the roads is going to be not perfect because of the angle. It ain't going to be the best. Right here, I'm just going to be upgrading the roads with the. I like to use residential for the trees. Sorry. Over here, I did not like these districts at the commercials. They just kept getting too tall, and I felt like that one area did not need anything tall, you know? Like it should all have low view, nothing too extravagant. You might get those one apartments right there that'll go a little high, but mostly for that little shopping mall area, I think we got that pretty done. Pretty well done. I decided to add some of these paths to these things because I felt like they were gonna walk all the way around it, you know, so might as well give them a path. It might break down a building or two, but they don't care. I know they don't, cause I talked to them. They said it was fine. I got permission before I did it. So I was just looking at the road, and like I don't remember it looking like this. I don't know what's going on here with the parking lot. But I just I was gonna fill that in, the trees and stuff. I kind of forgot. I was gonna fill all that in. Maybe next time we'll detail this area a little bit more. Gotta get that off ramp eventually. I was counting my interstate exit ramps. So I did not like the way this park turned out over here, or not the park, that whole little area right along the river. I was just double checking my trees. Oh, this is where I was having fun looking at all the people's names. That's fun. There's a lot of random people. They were just standing there though. It was pretty confusing. I was wondering why they were just like right there. They weren't moving. They weren't really doing anything different. I'm like, okay. So I was trying to figure out how to make that school more look more realistic, like have a realistic feel to it, and decided to put the tennis courts next to the basketball courts. Made it a better view for it, and I slid everything down so they could have less tree gaps. Make it more realistic with just like one tree line in between everything instead of a tree line on one and then a tree line on another, and have two. Right here I'm just painting the sidewalk around it. Give it a more realistic all gravel type of road or whatever. Just trying to fix that sidewalk. When you use this, if you ever use the paintbrush for concrete, it kind of messes up the sidewalk in one area, and it just bugs me, so I always try to get it out. Yeah, see? It's pretty simple, you just gotta work slow and make it look good. That's what I do. Take my time. So I want a football field, but I don't know. I like the track field over there, and hopefully we can squeeze a football field in between. That's what I'm going for. I'm put a nice little path there so people could walk through it and like get to the track and to the other side of the street like a normal school would have. Just hoping I could put that football field there still, maybe. I don't know. Might be a little too small. But and then I realized that the sidewalk had that concrete, so I just gave up right there. I'm like, okay, that's fine. One little crease. It looks a lot better, I feel like, though, compared to how it did before. Everything looks one block. There's where I want the football field, but as I'm looking right now, it looks too small. So, over right now, I'm painting my own district area for this, so I can name it a high school. I'm naming it after my local high school, one of them. I believe I went with Craig High School. Can't remember. I'm just fine edging the paint. There's a little mess up. Mulligan. Alright. So, yep, Craig High School. There we go. That looks a lot better though. So over on this, kind of followed that park path almost. Gave it a... It would not let me snap to any good node that I wanted. Oh, I was pissed. It was making me mad. Got it though. Haha. Trying to figure out where I wanted that other node, how I wanted it. I just decided to just have that straight path. That's good enough. That's just for the high schoolers to get to school. Now I decided that next to a highway, usually got like a whole bunch of tree line covering up the sound and stuff like that, and Placing some trees by the high school, making it look a little bit less open, you know, and not so bare. Here I'm going back along the interstate, trying to, as much as little as I can to make it look more realistic along the interstate. Not too much though. I don't want to cause too much fire hazard. I actually thought it did a pretty good job over here. Next time I think I'm gonna get like a hedges and fences and other kinds of stuff per yard. Square them each out next episode too. But for now, that was just good enough. I just wanted to cover it up a little bit. Looking at my parks and stuff, seeing if anything was needed. Wanted to get a dog park over here for them, just in case anybody had a dog over there, you know. Give it a little bit better. Check the water, make sure it had water. Over here, I decided to put another park, another dog park for him. But two parks, dog park and yoga studio or Japanese garden or whatever it was. But I felt like it was needed right there. All the little high schoolers can go over there after school and do their stuff, you know. You know how it is. So, over here, I was looking at all the transport stuff, making sure everything was alright. Checking the Underground Railroad. I can't wait for this city to get bigger and that to be a beautiful area right there. Oh yeah, off camera I placed some rocks. And I noticed that my nodes were all messed up somehow or something. I don't know, I was confused. And it's making all this traffic really wonky. So if anybody can let me know what's going on with that, that'd be awesome. But I had to like direct traffic because they're like going from like left lane to right lane to left lane to like I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. See, look at that. And I noticed there's another node, so I put those straight. And that stopped those weird wonky things, but they're still going really slow. So I don't know. I don't know if it's because two nodes are right next to each other or what, but something was wonkied. I've had a little bit of issues lately with a couple mods. I loaded up and it said Rico was all messed up even though it was working fine. So I don't know. It's been weird. I'm just trying to fill up as much industrial as I can. I don't want to slam it all at once and have too much and not enough area. So with that bridge being built over here, I decided to do something with this area to make it look better. Smooth her out a little bit, try to make her even. Try to make like a nice little beachfront for this hotel resort water park area, you know. Like they would pretty much have if they had a little resort right there. They'd have their own little beachfront. Luckily I didn't cause any flooding even though it looked like it was about to. I was looking at it like, ooh, you didn't give me that time. I thought that was pretty smoothed out. It's not perfect, but it'll do. There's some grains there, or grades there, but it'll do. But right now, I'm trying to build a hedge fence. This one's my first one I've ever built. It was alright. That one I decided to delete because it The placement was off. I didn't like the angle where it was coming from. That was a weird issue too on it. I didn't like it. So you'll see though. This node right there, I could not grab. It took me a while to find the right area of it. Now I'm just trying to line it up with the sidewalk, making it look realistic. Getting the next node, putting it all up, just even it all out one at a time. Like a normal resort would have. So this thing I was trying to figure out, it was, like I said, it was wonky, so I just deleted it. I was gonna put another one through there, and I'm like, you know what, let me just run one the other way. That way, that nobody could get through our area ever, and it was just secluded little private beach front for this hotel resort. I noticed once I placed those that I got 4 squares to build on. That was pretty interesting, so I could probably place something back there, including like a beachfront thing or something maybe. And then I noticed that parking lot, and I did not like that whatsoever. So I tried fixing this up any bit, and nothing seemed to work. It was very upsetting. And it's like, I know real life you don't always just build on everything that's flat. There's a lot of hills in real life and mountains and things, terrains you gotta go around, rocks and stuff, but this ain't, I know I'm trying to get as real as possible or real as much as I can play, but it's a video game, so I'm gonna do what I want. I just pretty much got fed up with this. Nothing was moving. Nothing was doing anything. It just kept looking ugly. Like this is not how I want my area to look. So I'm like, what could I do? What could I do? Could I make a little patchy area over here? Get a nice garden? And I decided not to. Coming over here and trying to figure out what was wrong with my sand. For some reason, the sand was just not working right. I don't know what's going on, but I did not like that color of the sand, so I had to change that. That one was kind of not like sand, I guess. I like this one. It brings a real life to it, you know. It pops, it's bright, it makes the area stand out. See, like right there, it would not let me delete it. I'm like, what's going on here? Trying to figure out. Tried placing grass, but then that grass kept not looking right. So I tried to delete it again. Kept deleting, deleting, deleting. Took a while to get it. So then I just refilled what I deleted on our side. Extended the sand out some. Now she's starting to look more like a beachfront resort, on private beach, hotel excursion area. Definitely looking a lot better. I enjoyed the final end of this. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys will like it. Notice that it curved for some reason right there. I did not appreciate that. I was gonna build a pier, but it wouldn't snap just flat. Like no matter what I did, it would just delete the road, so or the path. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to ruin that. I think I'm gonna leave it. Whoa, place some trees. Here I go, just placing some nice little shrubs. finishing up with the shrubs, trying to get a evenness on the other side, make it kind of more realistic. Found another little shrub to go with it. Not too islandy, but stuff that could grow in the Midwest, like in Chicago. I've seen ferns grow in Wisconsin, like those kind of in a way. So, and here I go evening out everything. Sorry about this. Fast forward. This silly freaking radio. It just keeps auto playing, and I don't hear it when I'm playing. All I hear is the game. So I don't know how I keep getting it to play through the headphone. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry about that. But here I go, just trying to select every node. Try to select everything to make it elevated, so I don't have any of that issue of gotta select that. Have any issues of height thing. I gotta go through all these sidewalk nodes. If you miss one node, you could have a problem, you know. So there it was. There she is. I'm a pro at finding those nodes. So I really like the end result of this. Everything turned out even. It's right along the river. It's giving this nice little relaxation. And I was trying to level this out, but nothing seemed to work because it was like butted up against the church or cemetery or whatever. And then everything just was all messed up. And it was messed up in the beginning if you saw the first couple episodes of this. That sidewalk pack was just not working out, so I even had to paint my own path right there. So I had to go through and delete it. But yeah, she's looking a lot better. Yeah, I'm just trying to smooth the terrain out. Trying to get a nice little, not so straight up the hilly thing. Make people kill their legs. And when it's not even leg day. Trying to push that back. I like that straight path to it. I feel like that was just dug out of the earth just so they could have that cemetery there. Yeah, cemetery. I'm just trying to even out the rest of the area. Trying to make it look pretty good. Pretty presentable. More realistic. I feel like I got this area pretty well now. I love the move it mod with the elevation. That's my favorite. I swear that's my favorite mod. If I play vanilla ever, if I go vanilla map and just play, I think I might have to have move it though. Cause oh, I love move it. I use it so much with everything. Like almost every placement. So it's gonna be hard to not use it. There I just reattached the line for the metro. Now here I'm trying to build a nice little curve around the cemetery. Next next few episodes I feel like we should come and decorate this area. Plant some trees along the interstate. Try to fix the interstate's path so it's not so wiggly right before too. Got a lot of homework. I should be writing all this down. Yeah, I'm just trying to reconnect all my paths. Try to get a nice beautiful bridge going across. So I did 6 high, so I was gonna go 6 and 6, but I missed and then it deleted it because I didn't put the node in the middle. I just went 6 to 12, and then it would not go straight down. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I just put it like that, and then it wouldn't go straight again. So I just did that, thinking it would connect. But I had ended up having a big issue with that. I didn't think I was gonna because I thought I was done and everything was connected. So I went back to my resort. Trying to fix this up now that everything was even and there wasn't no people parking like downhill. Yeah, I was trying to get the sidewalk node so I could move it, and it just would not catch. I saw it a couple times. It just would not catch. So I think that's the one node that got away from me till I did something. I bent it. Gave it a nice bend. I'm like, tried to move it up, but I realized that's not moving it up. That's just moving it. I don't know what was going on with that node, so I just gave up trying to level it out with the thing. But you could see people using it. I appreciated that. I decided to move the node a little bit more even. That way it looks more natural of a walk. I did not finish detailing the resort yet. I might do some stuff off camera to get caught up so I don't have to do too much next episode. I don't want to make these things too long for you guys. But yeah, look, I'm loving this area a lot more. It's coming out a lot better. I decided to put, I flattened everything out first. And I'm just trying to sit here and fill in the gaps now. I was just checking out this dance thing I got from, a Rico asset. The festival asset. I've never seen anybody put a festival in any game yet. I asked city planners in the chat group, and they showed me one that had like a carnival, but it wasn't a festival. So I think I'm gonna eventually make a Chicago stadium for the Bears and have EDC going in there during it or something. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out though when the time comes, cause I feel like I should definitely have an EDC. So something was up with those things. I tried higher it, lowering it, and the only thing I was doing was changing out the cars, and I don't know. So I gave up with that. It's a BP. It's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to fill in this gap. I was just looking at a couple of the Rico assets. I'm just gonna call them the Rico assets because you have to have Rico to place them. Just to let you guys know that. A lot of the prefab buildings, if you don't have Rico, you cannot place them. They will become unfunctionable or whatever. It's just some restaurant, but it filled in the gap pretty well. I like that little block area. It it goes well with the apartments and little like high end area, you know. I can't wait to unlock a Walmart. That's gonna be beautiful. I need to make some offices. That's what I'm gonna do next. So I was looking around at the path, smoothing everything out here again, trying to get everything perfect. This, you know how a path ain't gonna slant, even though it kind of does. I don't like that. I was just trying to smooth it all out, get it one level. Ended up turning out pretty good. I really enjoyed this area after I reformed the land. Cause those hills were not pretty. I did not enjoy those hills at all. Here I'm just smoothing out this thing. Tried doing everything I could to this area. This is as best as I could get it. I think here's when I noticed that nobody was walking across this bridge. So I'm looking at each node, checking. Notice nobody was using this one either. So I'm like, why? Everything's connected, the nodes look fine. I couldn't understand, so I just, maybe it was that Y intersection with this. And then it deleted my bridge, so I'm like, whatever. Still nothing. Nobody's moving anywhere. Moving the nodes around, trying to see if anybody's gonna use any of those paths. Nobody's using nothing. So I'm just deleting everything. Retrying all the nodes. Was getting frustrated with this too. Was getting frustrated with a lot of stuff today. Just nothing seemed to be working. And it was very confusing. So I found somebody walking across the bridge, so right then and there I knew those nodes were working. Those people were using the sidewalk and everything. So I got happy there. Took a while though. I was about to look around here, see what I could do or something. Thoughts for a park or anything. If you guys have any things, any thoughts or anything, let me know. I'd be glad to do it. Place some commercial over here to fill in some of the gaps. I don't like too much industrial, especially near the green. I like I like having gaps in between, so then it's not too much pollution touching them. And that's it. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.